Hey, what's up guys, Cactus here today, and welcome to Pikmin, yeah. It's with Yoshi's Island just finishing up, recently. And, oh man, that, I can tell you, that was a long, for me at least, that felt really long, that playthrough. I don't know why. Maybe it got to be a real drag at the end, because those end levels, yeah, well, I'm just gonna, I'll finish up after this cutscene. I know there's no talking, but yeah. My name is Captain Olimar. While traveling through space, my ship was struck by a meteor. I must have blacked out, and I awoke on the surface of a weird planet. With so many parts lost, the skeletal hull of my beloved Dolphin is in a painful sight. There is a painful sight. The engine is gone. I'm stranded. To make matters worse, my atmospheric sensor indicate the planet's environment contains high levels of poisonous oxygen. Okay. My life support systems can function for only 30 days. If I can't repair the Dolphin by then, no. Better not think about it. I must find the missing ship parts. Okay. Yeah, as I was saying, I don't know, it felt like a real drag for me towards the end, because you guys know that those last few levels of Yoshi's Island are kind of hard. At least I think they're pretty hard. I'm just really bad at Mario platforms, so that's probably why. A strange thing has appeared before me. I'd barely begun to search when it reared up as if it were waiting for me. It then dropped a single seed. What is it? Is it alive? Is it a machine? It resembles a vegetable on my home planet that we call an onion. I shall call this an onion too. You're so creative, Olimar. But I really don't think this looks like an onion. Do any of you guys think this looks like an onion? Because I really don't think it does. The seed that the onion dropped took root in the soil and has produced an adorable little sprout. This sprout emits a strange light and it sways back and forth without benefit of wind. I cannot help but think it's calling to me. I'm compelled. I must approach it and press A. Well, Olimar seems to be pretty self-aware. He knows that he's in a video game, apparently. Extraordinary. When I plucked the sprout, it turned out to be a living creature, not a plant. Pikmin has done no visible damage. It just stands there staring at me. Its shape is similar to the Pick brand carrots I love so much. I believe I shall call it a Pikmin. Here I am, stranded on a toxic planet, fighting to survive, and yet I'm intrigued. I must research these fascinating creatures. I shall try to grab it and throw it. Oh yeah, that's great research. Great research there, Olimar. And I will call it to my side with B. And something I forgot. Camera, controls. Alright, so I must admit, before we get too far into this game, that I have not played very much of Pikmin at all. Like, I've gone through like the first 5 days, honestly, and I don't know why I've never finished the game. I just guess I never got around to it. Astonishing, the onion has sown more seeds. The small red pellet the Pikmin harvested after cutting down a flower appears to be some type of food that can propagate more Pikmin. Gosh, it's throwing in big words for me. Sorry. The onion seems to be sort of an incubator. Needless to say, I must study this strange life form more. Yeah, so I don't know why I've never gotten around to finishing the game. I've gotten through like the first 5 days, and I haven't even played Pikmin 2 at all. I own it, but I think I just have so much that I never got around to playing all the games that I own. And yeah. So this is... I know what I'm doing, I know the basics of course, because I've played enough to know that. And... yeah. But after that, it's probably going to be pretty much a blind playthrough. Because I don't know anything past 5 days. Which I know that you can finish the game easily before all 30 days are up. But... and hopefully I do, because this... I know it's a generally short game, so... I most likely will be done before 30 episodes of this. And... I don't know what I'm going to do afterwards. I have some thinking to do about that. I'll come up with something good, though. I'm sure of it. So, yeah. I should probably cut, but I don't think it's worth the time. We're just going to wait for these Pikmin. And this is actually the second time that I'm recording this, because my capture device messed up last time, and it stopped right before, like, it froze or something right before. Right before I finished the day, so it was right at the end of the recording, but for some reason my, file didn't save either, so I have to start over, which is unfortunate. But, you know, maybe I can make this a better video than what it was going to turn out to be. I must say, guys, I'm in Minnesota, and it's still, like, spring, but it's really warm right now. That sound. The Pikmin are curious as children. They form groups or form tasks that would be impossible for an individual. A glimmer of hope has begun to shine in my heart. If I can make use of their skills, perhaps I can fix my ship. I shall sum it up all I've learned by Pikmin conduct. Approach and press A, blah blah blah, okay, controls. Yeah. Okay. So... Currently, like, as of the day that I'm recording, I haven't actually finished Yoshi's Island, but I needed a break from that for a while, because I have one more episode to record only, and, yeah, I only have one more episode to record of Yoshi's Island, so it's not like it's too far away before I can actually upload this video. I just needed a change of pace, so I decided to start this, because I had this game planned out for a while, and now that I'm closing in on the end of Yoshi's Island, it feels like a good time to actually stockpile some videos, so that I'm not completely, like, out of material. Hold on, is there any grass in this first area? I want to find some grass to get nectar, because these Pikmin are really slow. When many Pikmin seeds sprout at once, I find it rather tedious to pluck them from the ground. My wife always told me I was no good at routine tasks. I guess I'll try to get it all done at once by repeatedly tapping A until I pick all the Pikmin from the ground. I've noticed that when I add Pikmin to my group, they become filled with excitement and flush with bright color. At other times, they revert to a paler hue and give off a dim glow. Paying close attention to these differences is bound to help me distinguish between Pikmin. Okay. Like, I knew that already, but, you know, go ahead and say what you have to say, Olimar. I think I'm gonna get a few more Pikmin before I collect the engine piece, I think. Do I have them all? 21. Nice. Let's quite a few Pikmin. But, I don't want to be short on Pikmin for the, second day, but it doesn't look like there's anything else for me to do. So I guess I'm going to collect the engine piece. And this is where my recording messed up last time, so hopefully it doesn't do that again. Thumbs crossed, or fingers crossed. Amazing, there's no mistaking it. It's my ship's engine rests before my very eyes. By stroke of pure luck, I have already stumbled upon the most important piece of my damaged craft. Fate has smiled upon me, but how will I get it back to the Dolphin? Why, of course, you use the Pikmin. Silly Olimar. They're your little slaves for a reason. I mean, that's offensive. I shouldn't say that. Sorry if I offended anyone. Now we just wait for the Pikmin to walk all the way back and take a quick look around this area. I've never really gotten a chance to completely explore the areas. As I said, I've only gone through 5 days, and you don't really do too much in 5 days, honestly. You can't do too much exploring. But it's a good thing that, well, this area isn't that big anyways, but it's a good thing there's no time limit on the first day, so that people can kind of get used to the controls. That would be really bad if people are trying to get used to the controls with the time limit still going. I don't know, I feel like it would be a hassle. Maybe that's just me. But we have our ship's engine, and it magically flips around to right side up. I don't know how that works, but okay. Oh, Omar's all happy now, because his ship's still a skeleton. Oh, glorious. With the help of these Pikmin, I have taken a huge step back towards home. My ship can once again lift off. The glimmer of hope is beginning to burn more brightly, but what has become of the remaining parts? That search starts tomorrow. It sure does, I guess. Cutscene. And we have liftoff. Houston, we have a problem. We're missing most of our ship. One day since impact, I have somehow managed to launch the Dolphin, but I was surprised to see the Onion lift off with me. Perhaps the Pikmin cannot survive overnight on the planet's surface. Or have they merely decided to join me for other reasons? Either way, it seems they will help me again tomorrow. The Dolphin is missing 29 parts. If I can't recover them all, I may never return home to my family on planet Harcatate. Analysis shows life support systems will function for only 29 more days. How can I repair my Dolphin in such a short time? A dense forest is visible on the surface below. As it holds the key to my survival, I name it the Forest of Hope. I explore it tomorrow. And okay. Pikmin population 21. Anything? Of course, none lost in battle. There was no battle. Okay. And I'm going to save. Yeah. Alright. So, that was day 1, guys. I think I'm going to break the game up into days. I feel like that would just be easiest, because it seems like the perfect place to split. And I have only one more part left in the first area, but in the next episode, we're going to be heading to the Forest of Hope, so I'm going to call it today, guys. Look at all those parts that I can collect in this area. That's awesome. But, yeah. Wow, okay. Sorry. That seems like a really weird time for it to close down on me. But, yeah. Apparently I'm fighting, like, a time schedule here, and if for some reason my capture system won't allow me to go, like, it gets shaky around 15 minutes or so on recording Gamecube games for some reason. So I guess I'm fighting a time schedule too in real life instead of just in the game. So yeah, it's a good thing I'm going to split it up in days, but as I was saying before, I had to cut here and come back. This is going to be all for today. Got 1 ship part out of 30, got 21 Pikmin, and we're going to be moving on to the Forest of Hope in the next episode. Alrighty, guys. So that's it for today. As always, I've been Cajun Cactus, and I am out for today. See you guys next time.